Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 9 of Let's Play Final Fantasy V Advance, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Okay, I think I am going to go to Castle Waltz and see how the king is doing. Considering he did get beat up by the Snuffleupagus reject, as did many other soldiers of Waltz Kingdom. But I don't care about them, I care about the king. Don't lie on your side! That's unhealthy! That's bad for your side! Well, the side that you're lying on. Princess, you were completely right. I'm over here. Face the other way. King Waltz, don't push yourself! You must hurry to Karnak. Their fire crystal is being amplified with a machine similar to ours. It seems that a meteorite has fallen outside of Karnak as well. There is no time to lose. What? We weren't warned about this! Usually we see a little cutscene. I don't like being kept in the dark, even if it's meteorites falling in a completely unrelated area that I'm nowhere near. Before I go downstairs, let me go see... Hey, wait a minute. I was investigating the meteorite that fell near Karnak when I was suddenly warped here. Hey, where is here, anyway? Where'd Karnak Castle go? Wait, meteorites, warps? That's a little bit of a conundrum considering you cannot actually fly to Karnak. You have to go there through other means. But we'll deal with that in a moment, but first, why don't we get ourselves a new summon? Now let me take a look at my jobs. God, why is everybody over there? Probably just like grinding against the Garula to get some more job experience. Unfortunately, I don't get any experience or money. Well, I wasn't looking for experience because I don't want to be super high leveled. But I would have liked some cash. I guess I had to get it from other areas. Goblin Punch. Nicely done with that counter, Lena. Oh wait, no, that wasn't a counter, never mind. Okay, there we go. That was an easy victory. Okay, this is where Shiva is. Right over there, right in the middle. Okay, never mind. We got ourselves another encounter. Let's see. I think Chocobo will do. Choco Kick! Good enough. It did the job. Not as great as the Falcon Kick, but it'll do. Aw, Long Sword. I don't care about those. Okay, before I take on Shiva, I'm gonna switch jobs. I'm gonna go back to Mystic Knight, which I actually leveled up a little bit. I'm gonna go two-handed. Because I like to hold on to my sword with both hands, thank you. I said my sword! You guys are dirty. I'm gonna summon. I want you to use... No, not time magic. White magic, I meant. Okay, that should be pretty good. Can you equip the Frost Rod? Oh, yes. No, I don't think I need you to equip the Frost Rod. That's for a later boss. And Blue Mage, that's good enough. Okay, we should be good to go. I am Shiva, the Ice Goddess. If you would command me, first you must prove your worth. Okay, fair enough. Let's prove our worth, guys. Let's prove it now. Spellblade for fire. Let's see, for blue magic, I'll use Flash to start off. Okay, Shiva is usually going to use Blizzara on both her turns. One for like people on the front row and others for the back row. Unfortunately, Galuf was targeted for pretty much virtually every attack that headed his way. No wonder he got beat up. Okay, let's test out this new Spellblade. which by the way is two-handed, so it will do a lot of damage. Let's see, I'm better off just using a potion. There, get Gallop some more health. Okay, why don't you summon Sylph, okay? We need some more health as a collective party. There we go. That takes care of another Ice Commander. Now let's take care of the last one. Then we can focus on Shiva. Let's see. Goblin Punch would be good. And summon another Sylph. For some reason I find it better than Cure, because while Cure might give you the same amount or a little bit less health, here you can actually take health away from Shiva and get the same amount back. Which I don't consider a bad idea at all. There we go! Ah! Now we got Shiva for ourselves. So the summoner can use it. Okay, we really need to heal. That was quite a beating we took. Okay, we're good. Now let's get out of here. As for that other dungeon in Wolf's Castle, I'm gonna save for much later. There's no reason to go there now. Speaking of which, I'll meet you outside of the castle, okay? So give me a moment. 5 minutes later, we finally made it outside, and Galuf learned a new job level for Thief. Well, it was only Steal anyway, which a thief normally has anyway. But you can equip it to any other job. Though Steal is best used on a job that has high agility, like the Thief. If you have low agility, Steal won't be as successful. Alright, let's go check out that meteorite. I checked it out before and there was nothing suspicious. Okay, apparently there's a door! Who didn't see that coming? Oh, this looks familiar. I've seen something like this before in a cutscene. In the intro. Apparently that's a warp. Bartz! Did he make it? Did he warp? We won't know until we try. Okay, so let's just randomly step on this platform over there, which should send us somewhere else. This all looks really familiar. And the soldier in that tower knew me. Who am I? You're an old man looking for a pension? Beats me. Unfortunately, we cannot take Hiryu with us. We do, however, get to go west. Way beyond Tool. Well, actually west of Tool. Which is separated by a mountain range, therefore we couldn't even fly up there. So apparently we're in a new area. I believe this leads to Karnak. Let's just save again. Let's see who we run into. Probably some new enemies. Speaking of the devil, here's Zu and Aegir. Or Aegir, I don't know what you call him, but all I know is that we need to kick its ass. Oh great, now Ferris is old. We need to get some just for women. Well, we would have got some just for men, but then we realized Ferris is not a man. Then it would have been awkward. So yeah, old status will just like lower you down a bit. Let's just say you don't want to have it long term. It will reduce some of your stats. Like you can still do stuff, just not as good. In other words, you're practically old. See, Goblin Punch doesn't do a lot of damage now. There we go. Okay, old status is gone. Okay, before we go into the forest, there's actually some enemies you can only run into when you're in the forest. So I want to have learning on all my characters as a result. That way I can learn some more blue magic. There we go. Alright, let's go in. Let's get to the other side of the forest. Yep, Waldnack's what you run into now. You can only run into these when you're in the forest. So let's try to take out a couple. That way we don't have to worry about too many. Did I get hit by that special attack? Because it did no damage. Then again, the Waldnack took no damage. So I guess I must have been hit by that blue magic. Which for some reason is called Learned question mark. Now why did it do no damage? Well, it's simple. Question mark, even though it has no explanation whatsoever in blue magic, like right over here, it actually has an ability that's based on the amount of HP you have. It takes your max HP minus your current HP, which equals the damage this spell is going to do. Since Waldnack wasn't even hit, it was like its max HP minus its current HP, which should equal 0, the damage that was done to me. If it had 1 HP remaining and it had 300 HP max, that would have done 299 damage. So think about that. Though, technically, if you have a lot of HP and you were down to 1, you probably wouldn't be concerned about using that particular spell. You'd be concerned about surviving. But I guess you can use it in emergencies. That's entirely up to you. Okay, let's just go back to normal. Okay, we're good. Now let's get out of the forest. More of these guys again. Oh well, we can handle them. Chocobo. I'm not gonna use Remora because Remora sucks. And Shiva, I don't want to use against one enemy, I'd rather use it against a group. Especially if they're weak against ice. I believe Remora only casts like paralysis and maybe sap along with it. In other words, it's a bit too expensive to use, so don't bother. God, and pretty much everybody's close to leveling up. Better make everybody a monk to get more HP. Doesn't matter. Because really, I'm just going to change it back immediately. I don't know why, but when Lena's a monk, she kind of reminds me of Princess Leia. Only with pink hair. And once everybody gains a level, then they can just go back to where they are. In that case, everybody should get to the front row. And I'll probably save in case I screw up. I should be close to Karnak, am I? No, I still gotta go west and then south. So these walled knacks will be easy. Just take them out in one hit, there you go. Ah, nice counter. Barret's gained a level. Okay, everybody except Ferris gained a level. Okay, well that's good enough. Back to the night for you. There. I consider this a great way to make sure your magic users don't be weak as hell. I mean, it's tedious at times, yeah it is, I know. I don't like it as much as you do. But that's the way it goes, especially if you want to maintain yourself. But I say to each your own. You don't want to bother with that? Don't bother. It's that simple. Just don't rag on others who decide they do want to bother with it. Okay, I just want to make sure I let Ferris gain a level and then I can go. Now let's just take out that zoo. That should be enough. Nicely done. Okay, let's change you back to Blue Mage. Just as you belong. And Black Magic. You know, I might as well just stick you in the front row. I mean, you're doing pretty good. Okay, this is the town of Karnak, and apparently there's a lot of dramatic music. Those crackpots from the library of the Ancients have been saying we should stop using the crystal. They were so bothersome. The Queen built a wall to shut them out. Obviously, now you can't get to the library anymore. Okay, so that explains that little barrier to the west of the castle. Professor Sid's the guy who made the crystal amplification machines. He's a genius! Well, technically, yeah, but now we gotta stop him. Don't walk away from me! A horde of monsters crawled from that meteorite trying to get to the crystal. Now they won't let anyone in the castle. I'm pretty sure the castle's boring anyway. The library of the Ancients is to the south of here. Professor Sid's supposed to be from that area. Well, he ain't getting far considering the barrier. This is Karnak, a town made prosperous by the fire crystal. Oh yeah, it looks very prosperous. Look at all these bonfires going around for no reason. Thanks to the crystal, it's nothing to make weapons and armor. That's why we don't only have the best quality goods in Karnak, but the best prices too. Really? I think I'm gonna go shopping in the next part, okay, and see what happens next. See ya, everyone.